Hello. This is Pat with Patreska Papers. I am out in the Bluebird Bungalow. It is Christmas in July, and this is a tutorial for the freebies that I will be putting on my Facebook group and my Ko-fi shop for you to go and grab for free. Before I show you the freebies, let me show you what we're going to create. So this is the Christmas book. There's a Christmas chest. This one I am designing kind of with this book in mind, but it can slide down in the chest also. So let me show you. This is a traveler journal style. It's got the elastics. And here is what we're going to create. It is a photo holder. It can be tags. It can be whatever you want. And it slides underneath that elastic. The size of it, stay. As this gets fuller, we will be glad that that's loose because it won't be loose for long. So here is, I don't know what I'm going to call it, a little slanted pocket folio. I've got a little vignette here. This little girl is from one of the other freebies. It was an offcut, so I've just done that here. We've got some vintage Christmas photos on the front and the back, and I have not distressed them yet, but this opens, and in here's a belly band that can hold an envelope, and there are two little small or short, what do I want to say? Shallow, that's what I want. Shallow pockets that you can put papers or lists in. This was in my little files to the side. These were houses that Tracy Fox did a while ago, and you know I'm kind of crazy about houses. And I just grabbed that. It's got the right colors in it. So that slides in there. And that's what we're going to make. So stay tuned, and I will show you the freebies and the tutorial to make this little folio. So stay tuned. Today's freebie is going to be something that can go either in the Christmas book or the Christmas chest, but I'm thinking particularly about the Christmas book. The Christmas book is a traveler's notebook design. It's got elastics. What we're going to make today is something that can go under the elastics. It can also go into the chest, of course. Let's look at the freebies. But first, let me just say welcome if you are new to my channel. I hope you're joining me for Christmas in July. The book and the chest are both digital kits that are available on my Etsy and my Ko-fi shops. They will be linked below. They are they're 6 by 8. They have a curved spine. The chest looks like this. The curved spine is over the top. That is not out here in the shed right now, but that is a digital kit, and all month long on Tuesday I'm going to have a video linked with freebies for you to make things to go into the chest or the book or not. I'm hoping you'll join us to fill up your chest and the book with all kinds of fun things, but that's your choice. Now, if you are one of my subscribers already. Thank you so much. It's always great to have you back. I hope everybody's well and not sweltering in too much heat. So let's get started. So these are the freebies, and there's actually one more. Whoa, two more. So you've got this black and green plaid with a green, kind of a splotchy, I don't know if you want to even call it neutral, but there's not really a design to it. There's a black and green, kind of a buffalo check with a black polka dot, always a favorite with me, and some really fun Christmas vintage photos. And there is a neutral for the back side of that in case you want to have that, or you can just print them out with white on the back. It's up to you. So 6 freebies. The freebies, which are digital, will be found on my Facebook page, my Facebook group, let me say it differently, and on my Ko-fi site, on my page. They are free, and you can grab them. The links are down below. I will also have the links to the tutorial for the Christmas chest and the Christmas book. And then also there will be a playlist of all the freebies that go along with Christmas in July. Okay, now that I have all the red tape out of the way, let's get started. So what I am going to do is set these aside for the moment. I am going to cut off the white on my sheets. I have printed these on cardstock. Pretty much everything is cardstock right now. It just is more stable. If you don't have cardstock, you can always print it on paper, and you could mount it onto some light cardboard like cake mix boxes or whatever you need to. Okay, I do use Walmart's, and I know if you're not in the US, I don't think Walmart is in Europe, but I use Walmart Pen and Gear. I'm really not even sure what the weight is. I don't have a package out here, but it's a moderate cardstock. It's not terribly thick, and it goes through my printer very well. So I'm going to set this aside. No, I'm not. I want to score this in half. Let's see. Do I want to score it in half? I do want to cut it to 7 inches. And the reason 7 inches is because if you look here, the distance I've got to work with to slide under is from that hole to this bottom hole. It's 7 3/8. I don't want it to be too tight. I could go probably 7 1/4, and I think we will. Let's go 7 1/4. All right. So I am going to go right there. Cut that to 7 1/4. I was tempted to take and use this and fold it up, but for the design that I'm doing, I don't think that will work very well. I do want to have my black soot distress ink or distress oxide from Tim Holtz. All right, now I am just going to fold this. I'm not going to score it. I'm hoping I don't regret that. Let's see if I can. Okay. So that makes this 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Will that fit? Let's just double check. Because what we want it to do is to slide in there, and that is perfect. All right. Now, what my plan is, and I hope it's going to work, I want to do some slanted pockets. And I think, let's see, what have I got that I can use as a template? Now you can make this whatever size you want. It's up to you. So I am going to cut this. What did we say it was? It is 5 1/4. Alright. So 5 1/4 will go one there, and that does give us just a wee bit of edge around there. I want to cut it. I don't want to cut to the corner. I'm going to cut from that corner to there. So from there to there. Let's see how that's going to work. So I want one there, and I want, let's cut a second one so that we can see what it's going to look like. Got some scrap cardstock here. You right along there. Oh, am I even? Didn't think so. Then cut down there. I have another one. Can I get all three? Well, yes and no, but I'm not using these other than just for templates, so we'll just cut on that fold. Okay, I think we may be done with you for a moment. So here. Go like that. This one will go underneath there like that. And this one will go underneath there like that. We want another one up here? No, because then that will stick out above. So I really would like him inside and out. Let's see how many we can get out of this piece of paper. Now I do need to, again, cut off my white edges. Come on. Come on. Well, there we go. went in the house and told my hubby that I'm out filming, and to, if he really needs me, come knock on the door. So if we hear a knock, I may answer. I have had to turn my phone off because my phone and my iPad are connected, and when I get a call, the call takes precedence and then blips me off. Okay, so now if we do, I'm going to try that. So what was that? Boy, I have a short-term memory. 5 1/4. So I'm going to do 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. Right. And to just do that. Can I even see that? Oh, barely. Barely, barely. Can I see it when it's in the trimmer? No. How am I going to do that? Do I just cut it? Oh, just cut it. That's what I can do. Line that up. Cut. Okay. And line that up and cut straight this time. I think, do I get another one out of that? I should. A little shorter, but you know what we're going to do is we're going to just pretend we're good, and we'll find out if we're good or not. Okay. I guess I could adjust my pattern because they're going to go back and forth like that, or forth, like that. I think I like that better. Let's continue on, and then this one we're going to flip it this way. I don't know if that makes a difference. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it down just a smidge on each one of these. Maybe that will work for us. Oh, come on, come on, come on. No, I can't. I'm trying to push it up. It won't go up, Pat. Okay, let's go there. And you're that way. No, I'm not going to move you up a smidge. Let's see if that little smidge helped. Okay, and which way do I want this? I want that way. This is this way. And that's that way. Scooch this down just a bit, because I think that pointy corner is the most important. Okay, so this will be the two outsides. I don't think I want to mix them up, but I don't know if that's going to matter or not. All right, here we go. I do need to do some distressing, and I am sorry. What I will do is I'll fast forward through this. I'm worry about that one because that will be underneath. I'm just really wanting those edges to not be white. Okay, now you need some distressing on, and this with the black on black, I'm really not concerned about a distressed edge. I'm just wanting to make sure I don't have white edges showing. Well, you know, in here, that's a little different. So I'm going to put some around those edges, and I think once everything's glued in, I may round those corners. Don't want to do it now. Okay, let's do that. And I think I've got an idea for inside here. Not sure. We'll find out. Okay. So we're going to start. Where are we going to start? If we do this like that and like that, let's start with the top. All right, I'm going to glue down here and here. I am going to glue all the edges. If I don't glue all the edges, I could have a really nice deep pocket, but none of my pictures are that large. You can do that if you have large things that you want to slide in this. Don't put the glue here, then you'll have a large pocket to slide things down. I don't know if I can even see that mark. I can't, but I'm going to try to. All right, so I'm going to go, you know, yeah, no, we're going this way. We're going this way. Little thin glue, and what I'm using is something called glue press. My Sweet Petunia glue press. Has it been absolutely foolproof? Well, no, because glue just dries. Even though, here's the little stand it's in, and there's a little silicone resting place that's supposed to keep the glue from seeping out, which is good, but even though it won't seep out, the glue in that little tiny tip, when it's not used, it does clog. All right, so that's gonna go there, and that's gonna go there. You've got to come down. All right. So that one will go right on there. We'll go there. Okay. This right here is our guide. We will need to make sure that's covered up. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to go along there again. And again, if we did not glue, this would be a deeper pocket also. Go right there. there. Okay. And right there. I'm gonna have to come up just a little and have a little edge down there, which is not a problem. Okay. So what we're guiding is that right there. That side's done. Let's pop this over, and I think that I am going to do that reverse on this side. I was thinking I wanted it to go from a different angle, but we're going to stay with that same angle. The same angle. So let's figure this out. I can't glue that one first. I just cannot. So if we do that, okay, that's that. This one needs to be, well, actually, this covers up that. So it really does, this one does not have to. Okay, okay, okay. I get it, I get it. All right, here we go. There. When I did the first side, I was concerned about this having a gap there. That doesn't matter. So is that where I want it? I think I probably should have that same little edge again. Yeah, let's do that. No, 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 no. No, come down. Let's do that. Okay. We're not going to worry about that because that's going to get covered up. And we're going to line that up just right on that green line. Let's go right there. And right there. Now that ended up a lot further up. I'm not happy with that, so let's redo. We're going to go down a little bit. Right there. I'm matching that right to that edge there, and then this can go right there. I have to cover that up. Okay, here we go. Okay, now inside, what I am thinking is to use this and do that. I'm going to try that and do this as a belly band. I'm just going to touch those up. I'm trying to use every piece. I think that we may be successful with that. So who do I want? I think I want that overlapping that. Okay, so here we go. This time, just along that edge. Even. Okay, and this one. Well, keep running off the edge. Okay. All right. Cute. And now let's do, you know, I think I am going to make it flush because then it'll be a little bit tighter. So I can see this line right there. That's what I want to cut. And now I moved it. Now I'm like, which one? Right there. And we're going to give it the black edges a quick swipe. Like that. Kind of a generous little seam there, or glue strip, and just eyeballing the middle. I don't think that's middle, but that's gonna do. That will do. I hate not using that. It's so cute. Okay, so let's cut up some of these. And I think that I'm just going to be brave and use my scissors. Now, do I need to show you this? No. It's pretty obvious what I'm doing. And I should leave some white edges because old pictures, well, at least pictures in the 50s and 60s and 70s had white edges, but we're just going to cut. Got this cute little girl. Slide her in there. We've got a vintage Santa, or 2 or 3. As I'm designing these projects, I'm hoping that if you're just watching and then you get you're intending to make the items later, you will cross use each freebie content, because when we're done, you're going to have bunches of freebies. I can guarantee it. I have filmed 2 so far, and each one has had 6 freebie sheets. 1 with ephemera and 5 printables. And I am not going to distress these right now, but they do need some distressing. Oh. Okay, I'm just making a mess. Slide you in there, you up there. Now, if you have, well, let me say this differently. As you take your holiday pictures, your Thanksgiving pictures, your Christmas, your events pictures, use that. Use this for that. And use these elsewhere. They can go all different places. But if you're taking pictures, and I do encourage you to take pictures, that's really not the problem, is it? The taking of the pictures. It's the printing of the pictures. And I may do a thing again about that. I think I did one when I did my Pacific Northwest trip. I think I did. About a little, it's called a Canon Ivy. It's a little portable printer. It makes great prints. Are they wonderful prints? No. But they sure beat no prints, which is what we tend to do. Got this upside down. I loved finding all these old vintage photos. Look at this one. Looking at the Christmas tree and their Christmas jammies. All right, that is that. Let's get this picked up before I go further. Okay, so now in here, my thought process is, let me get, I don't have, what do I have? I do. This is ephemera. Oh, I don't want to cut that up. I don't want to cut that up. I'm taking that back. I've gotten this. This is from something I did. I don't know if it was Junk Journal July last year. They gave us a word and you had to do something. I don't think I'll use this again. But my thought is, if you've got shopping lists or invitations, you can slide in here. Slide, let's turn this into 2. Or recipes or postcards. You can slide in there like that. And let's put it, I don't think it needs a closure, guys. Now you could put a magnet in there before we glued these on. That would have been kind of nifty, don't you think? That there could have been a magnet on each side and kept it closed. I think that we shoulda. Let's just take this, and I think, let me see, I think I have an extra elastic somewhere. Did I use them all? I must have used them all. I thought I had an extra. Well, we're just going to put it in here. Just like that. And right now, this is very generous, but as we start loading this up, it's going to hold everything in nicely. Right now, it's kind of loose, loosey-goosey. But, all right, I like it. And as we get more ephemera, for instance, I've got, what do I have here that we could put on there? They're all larger. I may have to make sure that I get us some small ephemera to go in there. You know, I've got that little girl. Let's do that. Let's use this. We hadn't used this up, did we? Oh, this was from another one. We're going to use this piece of lace like that. And just do a little something like that. I really encourage you to use up all the goodies that are included in this kit. It needs one more something. What have I got? As I look around, you know what? I am going to, can I cut a circle out of that? This is part of it. This is music. I'm going to glue those down, and then I'm going to call it. And if you have any little charms, or you could even do a wax seal or cute cutout. I'm going to come down lower. There's where that edge was. Let's put a little circle there. And this is a piece from one of the other freebies. Put that right there, like, let's scoot over just a little there. I like that edge showing. And this there. And that. Like that. Okay. All right. And you could do more on the back, but we're going to call it right now. And I hope that you enjoy this video. Please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. If you want to know when I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow, squirrel, when I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow creating, just click the bell and you will be given a reminder or a heads up that I am out in the Bluebird Bungalow. So I don't think this is going to be the last of my filming for Christmas in July. I'm not sure what week this will fall on, but I want you to tune in next Tuesday. You can find the playlist in the description below. All right. Hey, thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.